First of all, I don't think we're really at the 5G era just yet. We're starting down that road towards 5G. But in the meantime, broadband subscribers are going to continue to want more bandwidth. They have applications that are continuing to drive their bandwidth consumption in the home, whether it's online gaming, whether it's video conferencing, VR. The demand for bandwidth is going to continue, and that's where 10G PON has an important role to play. 10G PON serves a role in terms of being able to support more bandwidth at home, more bandwidth in the business, and continuing to deliver premium quality experiences both in the home and at the workplace. Yeah, I think it's interesting to see finally the 10G PON deployments are finally picking up. I think for operators, the biggest issue for them is not necessarily going to be the cost associated with it. At this point, there's been enough development to the point where the electronics costs aren't so much different than they were before. The biggest thing for them and the biggest challenge is going to be coming up with a business case, use cases to convince subscribers to move from their existing maybe 1 gig or 100 meg or 500 meg connection to a 2 gig or potentially a 10 gig connection. That's going to be the biggest challenge, I think, for operators. I think it's interesting. Right now, we're talking about 10 gig PON. We're getting to the point where the network bandwidth exceeds what is available in the home via Wi-Fi. And so that's interesting because now, customers they're getting more knowledgeable about the bandwidth that they use in the home, and they're also getting more knowledgeable about how to configure their Wi-Fi networks to perform the way they want them to. They also aren't going to tolerate things like latency on their video, waiting for videos to start, buffering, etc. And so if an operator can come in and offer a managed Wi-Fi type service where they're delivering whole home Wi-Fi either via mesh type system or coming in and ensuring some type of zero-touch provisioning that the Wi-Fi coverage throughout the home is equal and divided among the devices that are using it. Wi-Fi is a critical piece for operators. It also represents a huge opportunity for them to grow their revenue when broadband subscribers, they're starting to flatten out in terms of growth and you're reaching higher penetration rates. So now it's important to make additional revenue from each of those subscribers.